Welcome to the World Consciousness Community. Let's be together build a high level awakening, harmonious consciousness field for ourselves, for our human and the whole world. Okay, everybody close eyes. At this present moment, feel our consciousness come back. Come back from the material world, from external world. Come back from all the physical body feeling. Come back to itself. The observer observe itself. When we have this intention, immediately we can realize we are the pure consciousness. Start from this state, the consciousness practice is just started. If we don't come to this level, all the practice is confused practice. We always practice in the state that we lose ourselves. Because when we practice, we don't know our consciousness itself state. We attach on the sensory organs feeling, qi feeling. Even we become focused, even we get a lot of benefit, but we lose ourselves in body, in all kinds of feelings. Now, consciousness come to self. We realize that consciousness is the center of the entire life. Even consciousness is the center of the entire universe. Today, in this state, all the practice become more conscious. So when we practice, we manage our consciousness. Consciousness can feel we are receiving information, we are sending information. Our information manifests on the qi movement. manifest on the body feeling and the body movement. Our consciousness information manifest on daily life, everything, especially manifest on the relationships. All the relationships is just the way that our consciousness receive information and sending information. It's happening in our consciousness. So if we realize this point, with that practice from the root, then gradually we purify our consciousness, stabilize our consciousness. Now you observe, you experience your consciousness state. When I talk, you receive information. This can help you build a new understanding about life. If you already understand all this information, what I talk can intensify this information. This information will become stronger in our consciousness. And you listen again and again, the information becomes stronger, the transformation on qi, on physical level, also will become stronger and bigger. Observe consciousness state. We live in this society. Even every day we practice our consciousness. But our inside all the pattern of thinking already made a strong habit. This habit always works there. When you observe your pure consciousness, actually you go beyond the old pattern. But when things happen around you, your sensory organs receive information. This information immediately will trigger your inside all the patterns. The old thinking pattern will immediately react as a strong habit. So you will quickly lose yourself. Because the reaction is so fast, even you cannot realize. When the old pattern react on the fixed way, emotions will happen very fast. We will lose ourselves in this way. So for individuals who want to maintain a pure consciousness state is not so easy. So I suggest and invite our Qigong friends and all the practitioners together create a high-level consciousness field. In the consciousness field, everybody's consciousness will connect together, merge together. Now, let's experience. Firstly, you adjust your consciousness consciously the day and the best state. The observer observes itself. When you observe self, immediately your consciousness becomes awakening. Then you forget the intention of the observation. Feel you are just the pure awakening consciousness. We call this consciousness state Mingjue. Forget the intention. Don't think, you observe myself. The beginning, you just have this intention. The intention already bring you back to yourself. Okay, just be yourself. Mingjue. Mingjue means a clear observer, clear awareness. Stay at this state. Just relax, relax. This Mingjue state will become purer and purer, more and more stable. When everybody come to this level, our Mingjue will merge together, form a awakening consciousness field. When you come to Mingjue state, you feel it's infinite, no limitation. It's in your body. It's around you. It's in the universe space everywhere. Our Mingjue merge together. A very high level pure resonance will happen. Mingjue state is a very pure high level frequency. When we come to this level, high level resonance appear. So everybody Mingjue merge together, vibrate together in a very pure, very fine that level. This is our consciousness field. This consciousness field goes beyond the time and space. When we come to this consciousness field stage, our each individual's consciousness will be supported greatly. And before, if you only yourself, and you come to Mingjue state, if there is an information trigger you, maybe you can quickly lose yourself, heavy emotions. But if you merge with the Mingjue level consciousness field, the big resonance will support you. Like a drop of water merge into the ocean. Power become the whole ocean. Our consciousness field support everybody in the high-level resonance. At the same time, you join this consciousness field, you also supported the consciousness field. And more people join this consciousness field will become stronger. More people consciousness improve to higher level, the resonance of the consciousness field also will improve or go towards a higher level. This is very important for our individual practice and the whole human world. We know each person, your consciousness state, and decide your life experience, decide your lifestyles. All human consciousness field decide the situation of human society today. Even today, there are many conflicts in human society. We don't mind. This is our human process. We firstly need to come to the pure consciousness state, merge with the consciousness field. When we stay in the best state, our consciousness field resonance also goes throughout human ordinary consciousness field. Purify, transform, support all human consciousness field. And more people will be transformed. Their consciousness also gradually will come to the main resonance, the main frequency. This is a principle of universal transformation. It's called Honghua, conscious Honghua, in consciousness merging and transformation. And our consciousness high-level resonance not only just work in consciousness, but also merge with the whole universe, all the levels of qi, include our whole body qi, inner organs qi, all the cells qi, DNA qi. So you feel when consciousness field resonance is very harmonious, the whole body qi become very harmonious. Qi becomes stronger. You don't do the healing for the body is healed. Because consciousness inside blockages disappeared. You come to pure level, you merge into the pure resonance. This vibration lead the whole body chi vibrate. Very, very subtle level. Vibrate and transform. So now, the main thing, what we should to do is stay at the purest level, heart to heart, mind to mind, information to information, form the world consciousness field. For this reason, I invite everybody to join the meditation of the world consciousness field. Every day, you can join this meditation once, twice, or 3 times. I'm created a period of time for this meditation. Beijing time, 6 to 8 a.m., 1 to 2 p.m., 8 to 9 p.m. This is 3 period of time. In this 3 period of time, you can choose any time to do 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes meditation. The observer immediately come to self, then forget the intention, just being in the purest state of consciousness. Mingjue, relax. In 5 minutes you should do this. Stay at the purest state. In the purest state, heart to heart, merge with the world consciousness field. The world awakening consciousness field is already formed. It's always in the present moment. When we join once, we make this consciousness field stronger, and we can get power from it. So in this 3 period time, you can join 3 times. You can join 1 time. At least 5 minutes. If you feel your state very good, you can stay there. Just feel you are infinite consciousness. Stay there, do nothing. Totally relax. Give up everything from your social work. Give up all the attachments. Let your consciousness completely become self. Have a big rest. Become very clean, clear, pure. No any attachments. This is the way to support the world consciousness field. If you really stay in this state, naturally you will realize the pure universal love. It is in the present moment. You will realize the inner happiness, very harmonious, very free. No any worry, no any fear, no anxiety. When you stay at this stage, you also will realize your chi body is transformed, become pure and purer. Inside very subtle level space, become clear. You become an infinite, independent entirety state in universe. Independent entirety state. But merge with everything. Merge with everything. You still feel you are independent. You and everything are one. No any separation. For improve human consciousness field, will today I want to share some basic consciousness level term or theory of 智能气功 science. Firstly, what's Mingjue? Just now I already told about it. When consciousness comes to self or observe self, no self state, this is Mingjue. Mingjue state can become purer and purer, can improve to high level. If pure, clear enough at the end, that's Buddhist say enlightenment state. This state, we go beyond the material world fixation, physical body fixation, go beyond the fixation.
No sound.
In this present moment, detach yourself away, talking, and just come back to Mingjue deeper and deeper. become really independent from teacher way teaching to experience directly for yourself.
Relax. Relax. Okay. Everybody. Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
From which place the internet stopped, blocked just now?
Just we were just saying about the independence from body and sensation, and it blocked.
Okay, thank you. Good. Okay. So now let's be together learn what's the yiyuanti. What's yiyuanti? Yiyuanti is a very important term in Zhiren Qigong science. This term is created by Dr. Pang, the founder of Zhiren Qigong. What's yiyuanti? Many people want to know it. Dr. Pang created yiyuanti, this word. It's for explaining consciousness clearly. Because if you ask people what's consciousness, usually people just answer from some general experience. They cannot really answer what's the essence for consciousness. Then Dr. Pang created the yiyuanti theory. What's yiyuanti? What's yiyuanti? Everybody, now you observe the whole body. Inside, whole body is qi. Now the pure Mingjue start to observe brain cells. All the brain cells have the qi field within them and around them. The brain cells have 3 levels qi. Bodily Hunyuan qi level, qi field. Inner organs level qi field. And the 3rd level qi field is called consciousness qi. The 3rd level qi is very pure. Very pure. It's within brain cells and around the brain cells. It's very pure level qi, they merge together, become a very even, very pure entirety. When I talk, you observe, experience, or visualize. Your head inside is very pure, very even. If you observe the very, very pure level, then gradually you feel the very pure qi, like a pure empty space. It's not only in the brain cells or head inner space. It goes throughout the whole body. Actually, brain cells qi field and the whole body, all the neural cells qi field, they all are the third level pure qi. They merge together. And this level qi also go throughout the whole body, go out the body. You feel your brain's inside pure space and the space around you, pure empty space around you, are same. And the infinite universe space are same. The third level brain cell qi is so special, so even so pure, it's merged with the whole space. We cannot use our ordinary knowledge to think, to imagine it. It's an entire time-space state. This qi is here, is also there. It's everywhere. And it exists evenly in the space. This qi have a function, can reflect all the information. It's like a infinite, invisible mirror. Can reflect everything. Include, reflect itself. On this point, it's different from mirror. The mirror only can reflect other things. But this level qi, brain cells, the third level of brain cells of pure qi, so pure even can reflect everything and reflect itself. When this qi reflects itself, it becomes awakening, self-aware. That's we say the Mingjue state. But there are different levels Mingjue state. This qi can reflect all kinds of information, means receive all kinds of information. When this qi receives information, being abstracted into concept. it will form conceptual thinking. We know when we just receive information, we just know the information. No concept. But when we receive a lot of information, this T can abstract the information to form the concept. When this function happens, this level T, we call it yiyuanti. That means we become human. Animals, this level purity just can receive information, receive all kind of information, form the images, image thinking. When this level T receive information, store information, process information, integrate information, gradually form concept. This level T, we call it yiyuanti. It belongs to human. Everybody, when I talk, you receive information. The more or less you will have some experience. This experience is Mingjue. You don't think this is your yiyuanti. Just stay at this state. Even this function is come from yiyuanti. Yiyuanti reflects self. But because we haven't completely reflect the yiyuanti true color, true state, totally, and not pure enough. Our inside still have many other information. You haven't go beyond all the other information. So we cannot call this state is yiyuanti state. One day, if you go beyond all kinds of information, means you go beyond your reference framework system, totally, you only receive, yiyuanti only receive the information of itself. You know other information, but other information cannot influence you. You only know your yiyuanti information there clearly, and you feel you are this information. That's enlightenment. That time you can say, I already come to yiyuanti level. I am yiyuanti. Before you achieve that level, you only can say, you visualize the yiyuanti state. Oh, you have some experience about Mingjue. When Mingjue come to high level at the end, that's also yiyuanti level. Okay, for yiyuanti, we just understand like this. And later, we can learn more and more, understand more and more. But we need to know all the knowledge, all the theory, it's not the reality. The knowledge, theory, just give you some information, guide you to experience towards that directions. Don't think I can talk about the theory of yiyuanti. That means that I already achieved the yiyuanti level. Many people can talk yiyuanti, but that's far from yiyuanti, that level. Theory is theory. The reality is reality. But the theory can help you experience the reality. For some high-level quality consciousness people, they can quickly come to this level. Daily life can check you. If your daily life really changed, you really become free, happy, no any blockages in daily life. Totally different from before fixed life. If like this, and you have a lot of wisdom suddenly opened, no blockages. This means your inside really changed. It's possible you already come to yiyuanti level. Okay, now let's see another very important concept, reference framework. What's a reference framework? Yiyuanti have the function of receiving information. When yiyuanti receive information, the information staying in yiyuanti. That's the basis of a reference framework. The information in yiyuanti connect together form the information chain. Like you know some basic information, then you use this information from a thinking, from an idea. This is a reference framework. Simple information connect together become information system. Information connect information, information transform with information, all linked together from a chain, from a system. This is a reference framework. The reference framework in yiyuanti come from yiyuanti direct receive information and receiving information through sensorial organs, eyes, ears, mouth, nose, and physical body. Some information comes from books. You read the books. Some information comes from you listen the ideas from parents, from teachers, and a lot of information comes from your sensorial organs experience. and some information come from your pure consciousness, super ability to receive information. All those information merge together, mix together, transform with each other, formed a system. This system become a standard of measurement, judgment, comparison. You're inside, everybody inside have a standard. We use this basic standard, judge everything, compare everything, measure everything. It's big, it's small, it's tall, it's short, it's thin or fat. What's the material? What's the color? Gold and band. All those. This is the function of reference framework. Reference framework itself no good and no bad. It's just tools. When yiyuanti receive information, you inside form this information tools. You use these tools to measure, to judge the world. Then through the reference framework, you manage your body, your physical life, your energy. You give information to create life and the world. No band for reference framework. It's just many information there. Now the question is, when yiyuanti focus on this information and forget self, this very pure basic information, but focus on other information, you lose self. When you lose self, you will be fixed on some information. When you fix on the judgment, then the ideas will happen. You fix on your reference framework, you have a judgment, then ideas happen. Something you like is good, something you don't like, not good, it's bad. Judgment happened because of this fixation. One day, when you go beyond the reference framework, then you will know reference framework, no good, no bad. It's just some information. You go to neutral state. Only when fixation happens, good, bad, negative, positive appear. This is called ego level. Ego is fixation. If no fixation, reference framework is there. No ego, that's not the ego. That's just some information. Yiyuanti, when you go beyond the reference framework, come to Mingjue, gradually come, improve. When the reference framework cannot fix you, okay, all the reference framework are just tools, no good, no bad. They are free. You are free. You use tools freely. but you lose self. Today, in human society, almost all humans lose self, stay in a fixed state of life. We call it ego state of life. All the reference framework become limited, fixed. You always will judge. You think you are right, others are wrong. Always like this. And we feel we become fixed reference framework. We don't think we are yiyuanti because we don't know it. We become the slave of this information. The pattern of thinking. Master forget self, become a slave of reference framework. This is fixed state, ego state. So today, this fixed state creates a lot of conflict because judgment, a lot of fixed judgment. If you come to yiyuanti level, you use reference framework to really judge everything. No fixation, no ego, no fighting. But if you lose self, problems happen. When I talk this, your inside community realize, see through, go beyond, see through, go beyond. From a knowledge understanding level, see through, go beyond. And this also will help you from your experience, step by step, a little, open your heart. From the reality, you go beyond. What's true self? The core of a true self is yiyuanti. Yiyuanti is the true self. But if you don't know your yiyuanti, we cannot say you are true self. You are at true self level. True self is always there. Yiyuanti is always there, but you lose self. You fix on other information. If you focus on fix on body, feeling, fix on material world, fix on money, fix on fame, ideas. You don't know yourself. We cannot say you are at true self level. Even everybody have a true self. Everybody have yiyuanti. Only when yiyuanti reflect self to self level, pure, clear, even, stable, go beyond everything. We say you come to yiyuanti level. We can say you are true self state. And the true self state, you also can use the reference framework freely. So true self have two explanation in Hongyuan entirety theory. One explanation is the yiyuanti pure independent awakening state. Second meaning is true self refer to integration of awakening yiyuanti and its reference framework. Yiyuanti and the reference framework integrate together, but yiyuanti is awakening. Reference framework is a tool, cannot fix it. But yiyuanti use reference framework freely. This integrated state is true self. If we explain deeper what's true self like this. When yiyuanti appear at that moment, immediately yiyuanti reflects itself. When yiyuanti appear, suddenly it reflects itself. This is me. Self. The entirety of self appear within it. The feeling, experience of self appears, so call it true self. Yes, I am. It's also called Mingjue. This is the new term Dr. Huang created. Mingjue. That time, yiyuanti just reflects itself when it appears. Then, almost at the same time, but a little bit, yiyuanti reflected the whole physical body feeling. Then other reference framework is formed. Based on the true self, reference framework gradually formed step by step. The physical body information coming to yiyuanti. Universe information come to yiyuanti. All those become very, very deep, basic reference framework, like the instinct level things. When mother gave birth, and later more information come of, gradually, more information come on. This form of reference framework to outside more outside information formed consciousness is we can realize easily. Deep inside the reference framework formed consciousness is usually happening in subconscious level. So we need to understand true self. Yiyuanti first reflected itself. Yeah, I am. Then, but just after that, yiyuanti received physical body information. Those information are very, very strong. Yiyuanti lose self. Beginning, no self, but then lose self. Because yiyuanti's self-information is so pure. Other information stronger, rougher, more and more. So yiyuanti cannot receive, cannot forget, or cannot remember itself, but gradually fix on the physical body, nervous system feeling, sense organs feeling, connect with the mature world, more and more lose self. So practice is a process that from the beginning of our life, we lose ourselves further, until we have suffering, we have conflict, we have pain. Pain, suffering help us come back. We need to know, who am I? Come back. Then all the way goes through all the pattern for reference framework experience, all blockages, go through, come back. Come to the source, experience the pure original state of yiyuanti again. From there, know who am I? Get enlightenment, get freedom. Relax, with a smile on the face. I explain, I already lead everybody from theory level, we see through life. Our inside become happy. The more or less those information support us, open hearts. With a little smile, pure Mingjue inside, feel the happy smile goes throughout the whole qi, goes throughout all the qi cells. The smile contains all your happy, joyful experience from past. It's the entirety. Happy smile. Happiness information in consciousness reference framework transform life qi. Feel whole qi body become very harmonious. Qi becomes stronger. Mingjue inside, universal love. The real universal love actually is the yiyuanti state, pure state. Then further from there, the information, love information will appear. Now you think, love, universal love, this information. Here means your love self. Love reference framework. All the information you're inside have, you love you gratitude to all the information you have. They are tools. You use those tools in your life, manage life, do different things. Thank you, all the reference framework. I love you. If you like this, it means you accept your reference framework. Accept your reference framework it's very important for you go to your true self. If you not accept yourself, you will become reference framework will become your blockages. Because we say acceptance, this idea is in reference framework. When you accept a reference framework, have this idea help you, this idea will help you. Okay, everything okay. Then your inside come to a pure Mingjue state, go beyond the reference framework. The real acceptance just appear. Before it's just a guidance. Love the reference framework. Love all your thoughts, emotion. Love all the body feeling. Love entire life. Love everybody, everything. And now we become a beautiful conscious entirety. Feel this beautiful consciousness field. When I explain all those information, it's helped us from a high-level consciousness field entirety. Deep inside improvement and the consciousness field improvement are one. Okay, thank you everybody. Hold the qi ball, lift qi up. Everything is in our awakening consciousness field. 2 above the head. Hold qi down. Pure qi go through upper dantian, neck, middle dantian, lower dantian. Place palm on tu qi. Relax. Here we are pure Mingjue. Our Mingjue are one. Mingjue is in the whole qi body, in all the cells. Mingjue have to be trained in daily life all the time. Become a daily life state. Mingjue inside the universal love information, happy information, also become daily life consciousness state. If like this, our practice become practical, become useful. We can say practice really changed our life. Okay, separate hands to the sides. Open eyes slowly. Let's be maintain this good state, enter our daily life. And later, for continue train this state, good state, and improve the world consciousness field. Hope everybody, join the world consciousness field meditation every day. You also can do it when you wake up. Immediately connect the world consciousness field from your purest Mingjue state. Before you're sleeping, use a few minutes to do it. The better is when we practice in a 3-period time. You can join 5 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour. Depend on your time. And also welcome you join our 8 months Mingjue course training. It's for build the foundation for our Mingjue foundation. And it's also like a preparation for improving the world consciousness field. Okay, and today's session is over. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
好了。
Thank you so much.